G'day, mate. Welcome back to Factorio with me, Jenny, and this episode is going to be interesting. So, between episodes, I let the rockets run. At the same time, I put down a heap of concrete, and we're waiting for the bots to do the bot thing and place the concrete. Well, we're actually waiting on the concrete to be made for the bots to do the bot thing and place the concrete. At the same time, I've extended this all the way down to here. And today's episode is going to be another episode of JD murdering as many names as possible. Now, I do not have the lovely Sarah with me today to help me unmurder names, so you know we'll see what we can do. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm confident. No, the other thing we're going to do is going to run the intro. Then we'll talk about how confident I am. So, with the intro out of the way, I'm confident. I'm confident in my awesome launching system that I'm actually going to leave the normal launches running. Okay, so we're going to keep launching these rockets, which there's a lot of them. At the same time, I'm going to turn this one on. And we're going to launch them both together. Which means there is a chance that I'm going to lose some rocket parts. Oh, I also blueprinted down another solar panel. And turns out we've already got all the accumulators made. So they went down instantly, which means I cut off our accumulator production. So yeah, there's that as well. But yeah, we're going to double launch names at the same time. So, hang on, really? Does this person not have their rocket yet? So my Twitch list is a, well, also, hang on. We're also going to go up to 4 times game speed. The game says no. The funny thing is I can run it at 2 times game speed when I'm not recording. But the 1.6 CPU it takes, according to OBS, to actually do the recording is too much that, yes, it can no longer keep up. Alright, so, yeah, with Twitch, I would end up taking names according to whoever the last subscriber was, because that was just easy and for me to access, and that's what we do. Oh, that went well. So that's what we've been doing for quite some time, and consequently, there's certain names I was sure that would have already been launched by now, and turns out they haven't, just due to random factor. Okay, so we have Factorio MMO, which is Sias. Oh, that doesn't help. He is one of the people in charge of like massive events that you might have seen in the past, like where are those? That's what I'm looking for. Like the Gridlock cluster and Clustorio and that sort of stuff. Yeah, they also run public servers all the time. So somebody you probably definitely want to check out on. Probably the best place to find them is probably in the Factorio server list, to be honest. So then we have Fail Camper, and then we have Faster Than Yours, and then we have definitely a double supporter. We have, oh, so is Sai. Sai is also a double supporter. Then, whoops, that doesn't work. I need to put the name in there first. Then click the OK, and then we have Fat Boy Not So Slim, whose name just fits. Can go away. Okay, so there's a little bit of lag whenever this GUI moves. Next we have is FD Ethan. Again, another double supporter of the channel. E. That's your name. Okay. The gaming chair. Sure. Ethan, remove that. Come on, launch. There we go. We have Fearless Decoy. Okay, so at the same time, wants to have your attention whilst we're launching off names as fast as possible. where are we up to with this series? What's happening next? So this series is obviously winding down to an end. Today's episode is basically launch as many names as possible and see what breaks. Obviously, if we look at the logistics and we type in module, I'm fine on speed. Well, module 3, I'm fine on speeds. I'm fine on productivity. I'm fine on efficiency. If we go up to module 4, we're fine. Maybe a little bit short on the efficiency modules. But we're fine on all of those as well. If we look at L again, rocket control units, we're fine on all on the rocket control units and the rocket fuel. If we look at low density structures, which we had to fix a couple of episodes ago, it looks like we're fine on those as well. So I think the base at a point where the only thing I could do from now is actually go up to a 4th set of silos, which would probably drop my UPS below 60, which is not something I really want to do. I'm really sort of happy that we've managed to go the whole series and stay above 60 UPS. Can I? Oh. Okay, that's horrible. So I can't drag that GUI. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Fire Razor. Oh, there's an 8 on the end. Damn. There we go. 8. And turns out my phone's not on silent. Woohoo! Alright. So, Fire Razor. Foxhound. Not the best fox. The worst fox of the lot. He is the most regular fox. He is also Australian. This is probably why he's the worst fox. Okay, put that name there. Yeah, there's cat combat happening in the background. That's interesting that we had 2 launches so close to one another. Hang on, I need the next name. So yeah, what's going to happen next? This series is definitely winding... Oh, gosh. Okay. Gastiel. Alright, so, before I forget, we've got Fearless Decoy, Finex, Jocks, Fire Razor, Foxhound, and Gastiel. Copy that, paste that there. We're going to leave that there. Why have we stopped launching rockets? Why have we stopped launching rockets? It has to be one of these. They're all full. Why are we out of order? You launch, you just launched, you launch next. Yeah, they're launching. So, if we hover our mouse, actually, where's our 3 power poles? We hover our mouse over these. Like, this has got 23 solos ready to go. That's got 23 ready to go. That's got 23 ready to go. So the only thing I can guess is maybe there's a hiccup with the bots moving stuff around. Or maybe that little signaling trigger that we've got on the inserters skipped a beat. Because none of this is set up perfectly. Yes. Okay, so, yeah, what happens next? What happens next is a very, very, very good question. And the answer is, the next series is already in the works. It's already in the planning stages. It's already in the actual modding stages, having a couple of custom mods written up for the new series. But it's not there yet. So I've already decided, because this has been such a long series, What I'm actually going to do is, once this series is done, I'm going to take a week off. I'm going to definitely take a week off. I definitely deserve a week off. 1 week, no Factorio. Well, there'll still be probably the pooper episodes because, sorry, they're timed up or synced up with pooper. That goes away. Gareth over there. So yeah, they're synced up with pooper. So, and they're also, let's be honest, everything on YouTube is pre-recorded, but they're pre-recorded. Because me and Pooper sit down once a week, we tend to knock out, you know, a whole week's worth in one sitting. Sometimes we're lucky we get 2 weeks worth. God. No, already did. Gandalf. Okay, let's put that name instead. Put a name in here. Yeah, we're definitely skipping launches. That goes there. That goes there. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're skipping launch. Oops. Skipping ticks. Skipping the activation thingamajiggy bob. Words are hard. Okay, if I put that there, that means I don't have to open my inventory anymore. So yeah, gonna take a week off. The new series is different. Very, very different than anything you've seen before. Probably from any other YouTuber as well. Because we've actually custom written graphics for this mod. It's a little bit of an overhaul. This is one of the reasons it's taking so long. Normally if we want... Normally, I rephrase that. Normally, if I want graphics done up for a... if I want a mod done up, normally it's like a couple of days, tops. Couple of days, maybe a week, tops, to get something drafted, built, and somewhat works. You know, if you've ever, well, if you haven't joined my Discord already, you definitely should. And at the same time, you could come join our school hall, well, you could come join our community maps, and those often have, or often, sometimes have mods drawn up, well, built, sometimes have custom mods written up for them. In fact, actually, I've got, like, 3 updates. Not whole new mods, but, 2 Js. Several updates for existing mods that I'm the only person that really uses them for Twitch integration. So yeah, and normally mods, like, take a couple of days, maybe a week, to go from concept to drawing board to, you know, in-game. And it's a pretty refined process now, because we've been doing this for, well, at least for the community maps, for like a year and a bit now. So it's a very refined process. Because the new series is basically having graphics done for it, it's taking a little bit longer than expected. So that's the other reason for me taking a week off. It's to finalize mods, because they're not finalized. They're mostly there, just not quite. So whenever this series ends, because it won't be ending today, I to be perfectly honest, I have so many names to launch. In fact, I'm doing a great job of talking and not saying any of these names, which is great. At least it's in my book. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is one of the reasons. Oh, we're hit YouTube subscriber. Okay, we're officially out of names again. There you go. We're out of names. We're back into the generic YouTube subscriber numbers. which is better for me because it means I don't have to stop and look at the end of the episode and go back and read names. But yes, it does mean that oh god, move out of the way. Okay, and you can go there. And we click the enter button. It does mean that, yeah, I'm out of new names for our launching system. How many? Oh, there's a few H names to go. Okay, because I'm going to read half a dozen E names and then the H names. Let's go with, no, G names. So we have Castiel, Galto. Galto's a long time subscriber to the channel. He's been around for ages. We have Games That I Love, which is actually, I have to say, a really great username. We have Gareth. Gareth, again, has been around for a long time. We have Gidansel? Gidansel? Yep. We have Glass-Eyed Marmaduke. Glass-Eyed Marmaduke, funnily enough, Glass-Eyed Marmaduke, he's awesome, okay? If you've ever gone to my Twitch channel and you've just looked at the clips, okay? Clips are like 30-second to 1-minute clips of the channel you can watch, which are like funny moments that were caught, and somebody, you know, funny moments in a stream that somebody caught, and think of it like, you know, somebody took out their camera and recorded like 1 minute of, you know, antics in the background barbecue. Glass-Eyed Marmaduke doesn't always get to watch the streams live. In fact, often he doesn't. But what he does do is he does, possibly at work, go and watch the streams and then he clips them, okay? So he sits down and as he goes through them, any of those funny moments, he actually clips out. And dead set, the guy is awesome. He puts so many clips and he always dumps them across my Discord, which means I then sit down as they pop in. I end up watching each one of them. And he just does a really good job. So, if you're bored, number one, go follow me on Twitch. And then, luckily I hit the mute button so I don't cough in your ear. One, go follow me on Twitch. You never know when I might be live. You never know when I might do more mining research. At the same time, go look at the clip section, okay? I normally recommend all these things. Just sort it by, you know, the last forever. Just sort it by all. And then sort it by most popular. And have a look. Actually, I think it auto sorts as most popular. And have a look at the first 5. Have a look at the first 10. Have a look. Keep watching them until you stop laughing. Because there are some really good ones. There are some really horrible ones as well. But there's some really good ones in there. So yeah, I'd recommend definitely go and follow me over on Twitch. Go check out Glass-Eye Marmaduke's hard work because, and yes, I know it's not pronounced Glass-Eye Marmaduke, but it's how I pronounce it, how he knows I pronounce it. So on top of the list we have G-Man, we have Grey Wiz, we have Ground Buster, we have Guardian Forever. I haven't seen Guardian Forever in ages. Forever. We have Gummy TLJJ. We have Gun Thermwich? No. Gun Thermit Witch. Yeah. We have Hal Penny. We have Hamfest. We have Apollos. We have Hawkeye. We have more names needed. We have Henko. You short? Oh, you're short on FTLs. Oh, that's bad. Henko. Oh no, it launched. I know what's been happening. Oh. So if I'm partway through a blue launch and I launch, so if I'm partway through a supporter launch and then I launch a non-supporter, a normal rocket, the materials just don't count. They just don't count at all. Okay, so we need to turn that off for a moment, let it sync back up. Where were we? Henko. Hezen. Hezen. what's the next one? Hitawate Hawari. Yes, let's go with Hawari. Which I am probably definitely ruining. That goes there. We have Hoofnix. Or Hoofney. Either way, wonderful streamer. Recommend you check out Hoofney. Especially if you want to learn about combinators and smarts in Factorio. He's a wonderful Factorio player. And at the same time, if you do drop into one of his streams, it's Twitch/Hoofnix. Definitely tell him that Jetty says hi to the Hoof, Hoff, and then Knee, Knee, because that's how it's pronounced, mostly. And yes, that's how I definitely pronounce it whenever I pop into his streams. And also when I'm rating. So we have Hope, then we have Hope Well, because you have to be well when you're hoping. I guess you don't, actually, but you know, it helps if you're well. Hope Well with just one J. Then we have Hornwitzer, or Hornwiser. Again, Horn has been a long time follower of the channel. Also, like, actually, he's done a couple of graphics for the channel as well. Where are we? We've got a, oops, wrong button. We have a Hotex page. That goes away. And then we have, you know how close I was to finishing the H's? Yes, we're still up to H, if you can't tell, because we're going through an alphabetical order, because that's how this Excel sorted it. And then we have Huff Sam, who is one of my lovely moderators over on Twitch. So, you know, if you do bad things, he may ban you. There's a good chance he probably won't as well, because he never seems to be online when I'm streaming. You know, one of the worst moderators ever. So we have Huff Sam. Turn the launch system back on, and then... Oh, we had to look at faster light drives. That's what I want to look at. Because that seemed to be not doing great. They exist. They exist. They exist. They exist. Yeah, all the materials are here and buffered up. Is it the fact? So this only requests one of each item. And we wait for the bots to fly them over one at a time. This may get loud and echoing, but we're going to try requesting 2 of each item. Doesn't help that I can't walk through beacons. They're done, they're done. Is it loud? It's a little bit weird because it's running the game faster, so everything is definitely mumbled and jumbled. Okay, 2 of all those items. Go back down to here. Where are we? So that's already got a buffer, so that should be fine. Alright. where are we up to? We are going to get some more names launched. So, back to launching more names. We were almost finished with H. So we have Hungry Lost. Click that, click that, click that, click that. Out of my way. Hungry Lost. Yes, that's definitely in a straight line game. We're going to go back to JD running left to right. Because at least that works. We've got... I'm that guy, Jason, who is definitely a double support, even a triple supporter, maybe. Whilst I've got you as well, let's talk about this series, What's Happening. Okay, so we're on episode 30 now. 30 of SpaceX Redux. So, what does that mean? It means that... Of course, Leopard, you have the longest name ever and won't fit in my grid. And you know what? It's late enough in the series. I'm not even going to fix it. We're just going to pretend we didn't see that. So we are currently, as you can see, mass launching Twitch subscriber names. Because that's the point we're up to. And I've done... As of a couple of episodes ago, so it might have changed, but I had finished the Patreon list, and I had also finished... Did I... Yeah, I did get to hit enter. Cool. Insomniate 2. I had finished the Patreon list, and I had finished the YouTube subscriber list, so I'll have to double-check them before the series is officially done, but... We are... Oops, paste that there first, and then click. Enrage. We have a couple of episodes. To go for me to finish off Twitch names, providing no part of the base breaks, along with probably launching a whole bunch of... It's got one on the end. INS. Yes, I'm going to go with INS. And there's another important name. Iridium. Where are we up to? Okay, so we're going to have... This is episode 30. So in episode 31, I can definitely tell you we'll be launching more Twitch names, providing nothing breaks. It's Neville, and then we move on to Jonah Anderson, so we're onto the J's now at least. So we're going to have probably... S-S-O-N. There we go. Probably going to have 2 more episodes of me mass launching and mass murdering names. I'd love to have the Sassy Sarah, my partner, come back for another episode of mass murdering. I think I'm going to end up doing a episode in post. So what we'll end up doing is I'll end up doing the video, and then we'll do the audio separately in post-production. So we're not limited by the speed of the game and the speed of launches, so we can just go through and murder names as we read them down the list. So we're probably going to have two more. I'm planning. I don't know how successful I'll be, but I'm planning for 2 more episodes of mass murdering of names. That's the plan. That's the goal. And then... And then, I'm planning for episode 33. Episode 33 is probably going to be the finale. Episode 33, I have a couple of things I'll have to do. One, I want to do a bit of a base tour. Okay, go through the base, tour it out. Sort of explain how it emerged from Burner City into what it is now. Sort of like a final recap episode. Or maybe I'll do that separately. We'll see. Because the other thing I have to do is all the triple supporters did make requests to have something unique launched, ranging from nukes to mini-me's. So we're going to have, obviously, a special finale episode as well of me launching unique things into space. Yep. So that'll also be a separate episode as well. And that's pretty much going to be the series done. So I'm expecting this series to wind up probably this week, I would say. Maybe. Oh God, that's ruined. Cut that there. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. So yeah, probably this week. Or hang on, what day is it? Wednesday. Probably next week. And then, like I said, I am taking a week off, and then we'll start the new series. Now, the new series, as I've already mentioned, is special. It's gonna be different due to it requiring a whole bunch of graphical work. And I really hope that you will join me for the next series, because yeah, it's going to be special. And it's catch-22 because I know for the YouTube algorithm, I'd be much better if I kept series short, like 30 episodes or less. It seems to be a really, really good number. But in saying that, because the amount of work that's gone into it, it's probably gonna end up being another long series. We'll see. Maybe I'll find somewhere to break it up into shorter series. Like I somewhat did for this one where we took a break. I also did recap episodes. Recap episodes I think really, really helped. It's probably something I'm going to end up doing going forth. And actually, this is going to be our last launch. Come on, rockets! One more. I just need one more. Actually, we'll run over here. At least then I can turn them off after I see them go launch. They already just launched. Off skis. And with that, we're going to just call me Zod. Just call me Zod is going to be our last name. Because we've finished the J's. So, in case I missed any, we've got Inconspicuous Leopard. We have Inferior Rook. Again, Inferior Rook, a long-time subscriber to the channel. We have a Nominate. Again, long-time subscriber to the channel. Enrage, Iron Ass, Iridium83. Iridium83 actually helped me out. God, it must be 2 years ago now. Where... if you've been watching the channel for long enough, my Franken PC being my PC was starting to die due to, and turns out in the long roundabout method with much testing after the fact, turns out it was bad RAM. The RAM was failing, and it had 4 RAM sticks in it. I think 3 of them have failed now. So it slowly lost more and more RAM over the last... It still runs, actually. It's called a Franken PC because it's made up of so many weird parts at this stage. But Mojo D, who is a subscriber, and he's also the guy that does the train track blueprint that we've been using. Game blueprints. That one. Those train track blueprints. He's the guy who does the train track blueprints. The wonderful streamer, good friend of mine. He actually helped me out he just upgraded his PC, so he shipped me his old PC. Which got me out of trouble. It got me out of trouble. Ran for like 6 months. Kept the channel alive because my PC had just had enough, and I was not in a place I was not in a place where I could afford to replace it. So Mojo shipped me his old parts. Problem is I didn't have a case to put them in, and Nominate helped me out with case, video card, some SSDs, odds and ends that he had laying around. No, not Nominate. Iridium. Iridium helped me out with all the parts to get the thing up and running. And like I said, kept the channel alive. Otherwise, the channel was just going to have probably a 3-month break where I tried to find the money to put it together to rebuild a PC. Because it was of an age where I had to do CPU, motherboard, RAM, which is, as we all know, and video card, because the video card was ancient. Well, I didn't have to do the video card, but it was a significant upgrade. So yeah, Iridium and Mojo both helped me out massively, kept the channel alive, rather than taking hiatus that there was nothing I could have done about it. It would have had to happen. Then we have It's Neville, we have Jonah Anderson, again, double supporter. We have Jemic, we have Janoff, we have Jesse Lefty, we have Jim Bob, we have Joe, we have Julie Jane. Julie Jane is actually one of my moderators over on Discord as well. She's been there since like the first 100 people on Discord. JJ would have been one of them. I guarantee it. Probably in the first 50. JJ has been around forever. And for that, and the support she's given me, and what she's done, I appreciate it to the world's end. And then we have Just Call Me Zod. And with that, we're going to call the episode here. Like I said, this episode, lots of names, lots of tidbits, lots of plans for the next episode. Still managed to miss getting hit by a train. Next couple of episodes, more names, many more names. I have many more names to launch, so we're going to be launching names for a while. At the same time, bots. Nope, you guys are still putting concrete somewhere. Oh, this whole section's still being concreted. There you go. So yeah, much more concreting to be done. And a couple of episodes of launching more names, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen next. In fact, actually, you know what? I think we're going to do... Yes. Because I think we're going to fill that whole list. And then some. Honestly. It's been... 5 months for this series, I can say safely. Maybe 6. No, I think it's been 6 months. So this is every single person that's swung by my Twitch channel and subscribed and come back and resubscribed, or they've been gifted a sub by somebody lovely in my community, or anything. And of course, in 6 months worth of Twitch, I've played much of Factorio. I've also played many other games in that time, which bring in new people who may be interested in new games. So yes, it's been there's a lot of names to go through. Anyway, same with the patrons and the YouTubes, any YouTube members, anybody who's hit the support of the channel anytime during this whole series has got their name on the list. The Twitch list, just because of Amazon Prime and the fact that you can get a free subscription if you already have Amazon Prime, means that lots of people pop in and throw me their Prime, at least, because I appreciate it, Amazon appreciates it, and most importantly, it costs you nothing. Anyway, with all that said, this is where I'm going to call this episode. We're going to come back for next episode where, I don't know, I've probably launched another 500 to 1,000 spaceships. We'll see. I'm just going to crank those out in the meantime and put down the concrete, and then we'll do more names, and we'll see whether Sassy Sarah comes back for that one. But with all that said, I've rambled for long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we murder more names. Although I think I didn't murder that many from this lot. But yeah, we're going to start the next one, starting off at letter K and working our way down. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.